What's up, y'all? We out here at the range, man, having some fun again today. As y'all can see over here, I got my crazy contraption set up again, my chronograph and my block of jelly down there. We're going to do a little testing on it, and this time we're going to do something a little bit different than what we've been doing the last couple times, but along the same kind of lines. So let me show you what we got. So what we're going to be testing today is some 22 LR. We're really interested in what the main purpose of this is, to check out these Winchester Silvertips. Supposed to be, they're kind of a new thing they've come out with. Supposed to be really optimized for small, short-barreled handguns. Matter of fact, even the specifications are through a 3.5 inch barrel. So they're 37 grain plated segmenting hollow points. So really interested to see how these things do. Like I say, they call for it out of a 3.5 inch barrel, but what we're going to be using here today is, number one, we're going to be using my Barkeep here. As y'all can see, it's riding in that Mark Thomas leather holster. Y'all go check that video out where I showed this thing off if you hadn't seen it. Really nice holster, rides really great. But we're going to be using the Barkeep. Now this barrel is a little bit shorter than the 3.5. This is 2.68 inch barrel on this Barkeep. So what we're also going to do, since that's the case, we're going to use my Taurus here, my Taurus TX22 as well. Now that's a 4-inch barrel, so that's a little bit longer, but it'll be interesting to see what the difference is in on them barrel lengths. And for kind of a control, we're going to test it up against some just regular old run-of-the-mill arms core hollow points hills. These are 36 grain hollow points. Be honest with you, just looking at the projectiles, they look almost the same, but it'll be interesting to see if there's something hiding underneath that plating that gives us some good results. So I'm going to get y'all set up on the tripod, and we're going to check the velocities out of these things first, and then we'll go from there. All right, we're going to run these arms core first and see what the velocity on these. Again, these are the 36 grain hollow points, arms cores. So we're going to run it out of the Barkeep first. We'll do a 5-shot average on them. So here we go. 957. 914. 923. 902 and 948. So let's see what the average is. So that gives us an average of 928 feet per second. Now let's test these arms cores through the Taurus. All right, here we go. We got the Taurus TX22 4-inch barrel this time. Same projectiles. The arms core 36 grain hollow points. So let's see what we get on these through a 5-shot average. 1,039, 999, 1,017, 1,030, and 996. Let's see what that average is. So average out of the Taurus is 1,016, so definitely moving a little faster from the Taurus. So, because as y'all can remember, 1,016 versus 928 on the Heritage. So 928 and 1,016 on the Taurus. So now let's check out the velocity right quick on these Silvertips through both of them. All right, here we go. Winchester Silvertips, the 37 grain segmenting plated hollow points through the Heritage Barkeep. We're going to do 5 of them. 1,001, 978, 1,028, 1,011, and 974. I can already tell without looking at that was faster than that arms core. Let's see what the average was. All right, so the average of those Silvertips was 998 feet per second. Let's look at some, remember back what the average of the arms core was. Average of the arms core was 928, so the Silvertips are definitely moving faster. Let's try those Silvertips through the Taurus. All right, Winchester Silvertip 37 grain plated segmented hollow points through the Taurus TX22. We'll do a 5-shot average on this one. 1,084, 1,097, 1,063, 1,083, and 1,089. So it's moving faster too. So the average on it with the Taurus, so Taurus Silvertips was 1,083. Let's check out the arms core. So it was 1,016 average on the arms core versus 1,083 on the silver tips. So it's definitely moving faster, those silver tips, out of both guns. So let's get this stuff out of the way and let's get on that jelly block. All right, y'all, here we go. We got the arms core first, then we got the Winchester Silvertip second. We got them both loaded up in the cylinder. So we're gonna be firing off that arms core 36 grain first, and then the Winchester 37 grain fancy one second. So let's see what we can get, y'all. Here comes the arms core. Alright, got that one. And then this is the silver tip. Alright, let's go see what we got. Alright, y'all, let's see what we got here. Let's roll this thing over and check her out. So the arms core is going to be on the right, so when we dig it over, it's going to be closest to the camera. Wow. Wow, check that out. Check that out, y'all. Now these two right here, this one that's got a hole there, that's from the other day, and that's from the other day, so don't pay any mind to that. But y'all, check that out. That's the arms core. Look at the size of that cavity there from that arms core, and you can see the bullet tried to come out the bottom almost. And this one right here in the middle of these other two, that's the silver tip. I mean, I don't know what to make of that. This is really similar to what happened the other day with those magnums. The Norma did not expand, and it left a much bigger wound cavity. And then we tested the critical defense magnum, and it didn't hardly have any wound cavity, but it tried to start opening up. So this is interesting. So as y'all can see, this arms core is going to be very easy to get out, but you can just already tell there was absolutely no expansion on the arms core, none at all. Now granted, I'm sure it's not designed to go out of a short barrel like that, but there you see the arms core. No expansion at all on that. That was the arms core hollow point. So we got that one out, but it left a really nice wound cavity. I mean, you can see that. That's crazy. And then right here is the silver tip. Now, these other two channels on either side are 38 special. Now, I will give it to the silver tip that it left quite a nice channel there. That initial wound cavity there, that's quite a nice size, because you can compare it to those 38 special, and it's almost identical. But let's dig this projectile out, and I can just tell you, I can already tell you, definitely tried to expand. As far as penetration, y'all can see I didn't measure them, but they're nearly identical penetration, almost side by side. All right, here we go. Now, here's our silver tip. Now, definitely, this one expanded much more. As you can see, there's the silver tip. There's the arms core. The arms core, zero expansion. The silver tip definitely expanded. So even out of that short barrel, it definitely expanded. So here's the debate we had last time, guys, on the magnums. You know, which would you rather have? I don't know. Would you rather have that larger wound cavity, or would you rather have that little bit of expansion there? I mean, that's a tough call. That's honestly a tough call. Now, granted, you're probably going to do some more tissue damage on the way in, but that temporary cavity there is, I mean, that's a pretty nice cavity. I don't know. That's a tough call. What do y'all think on that? That's interesting, definitely. But we're going to load them up in that Taurus and see if that Taurus does anything different as far as maybe expanding it even a little bit more, and we'll see what happens there. All right, here we go, y'all. The Taurus TX22, same deal as we did on the Barkeep. We're going to do we got both of them loaded up in the magazine here. We got the arms core in the chamber ready to roll. We got the silver tip right behind it. So I'll be honest with you, so far I'm not that impressed with the silver tip. So hopefully it'll redeem itself. We'll go on the left side with the arms core again. All right, and then we're going to do the silver tip on the right. All right, let's see what we got, y'all. Let's roll him on over. So we'll have the arms core is going to be on this side, so on the top. All right, so same from the arms core. Oh yeah, now we're getting something. out of that Silvertip. Man, I wish I'd have done this on the other side now without that label, because I don't know how well y'all can see that, but now this Silvertip did exactly what it's supposed to do. So obviously the arms core, exact same thing. Big fat wound channel. Let's dig that one on out. I don't think we got any expansion on that one still. It tried to this time with the 4-inch barrel. I'll show y'all here. It definitely started to mushroom out this time. So there's that arms core. If y'all remember last time, it was absolutely nothing out of the Barkeep. So that one definitely mushroomed out some that time. Left a big, nice wound channel again. Now, I'm really impressed by the wound channel on that. But now, that being said, I don't know how well y'all are going to be able to see this with this label behind it. But if you can see that, where that Silvertip came in, I think y'all can see it did what it was supposed to do this time. It actually fragmented. There's 3 petals that came loose and stuck in right about right here, and the rest of it went to here. And we'll dig that out and see what that looks like. It's pretty much the base of the projectile minus the petals from around it. Alright, so that's what's left of the Silvertip once the petals came off of it. I'm not even going to attempt to dig those little petals out, but like I say, I don't know how well y'all are going to be able to see that. Oh yeah, you can see it right there. Check that out. Is that cool or what, guys? Look at that. Got the 3 pieces of the petal and left the middle piece. So in this case, I would take that Silvertip definitely over the arms core. Even though the arms core's got that nice big wound channel, those splintering off pieces of projectile is going to cause a bad day, and it's definitely going to do what you need to be doing if you're trying to have to use this. That would be a bad day for sure. So that's actually kind of impressive now. So out of the Barkeep, it just wasn't enough velocity. But as y'all can see, out of that 4-inch barrel TX22, it had the velocity it needed to splinter those petals off and do exactly what it was supposed to do there. That's actually really cool, y'all. Alright, y'all, this was a pretty cool test, I thought, man. I really enjoy these gel tests. I think they're very interesting. This one especially showed us a lot here. And I think the main thing I gathered out of this right here is when it comes to barrel length on the Winchester Silvertips, size matters. You better believe it. And not only size, but probably the fact that this revolver is obviously leaking gas, leaking pressure, you know, and you're talking about a revolver versus a semi-auto, there's a lot less pressure loss out of that semi-auto. So that Winchester Silvertip performed awesome. It performed like textbook out of that Taurus TX22. Out of this Heritage Barkeep, not so much. Y'all saw it. It tried, but it was a little bit short. Now, I'll give a little hint of something I do have on the way. I've got something really similar to the Barkeep on the way. Probably I'll have it in about a week, but I think it'll push this Silvertip just across that edge of where this Barkeep is stopping at. So y'all stay tuned for that. We're going to revisit this Silvertip with another revolver very soon. I think this test was awesome. I think this was really interesting, and it shows you the difference not only between ammunition but between the firearm that you use it in. It means a whole lot when it comes to ammunition. So very interesting stuff, man. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this. Which ammo would you use? Obviously, when it comes to the Taurus, I'd go with the Silvertip. When it comes to the Barkeep, honestly, I think it's a toss-up, because you're not going to talk about over-penetration. Even though that arms core didn't expand, you're not going to over-penetrate with this 22. The arms core made a bigger wound channel. Now, did that little bit of expansion that tried to happen from the Silvertip through the Barkeep, is it going to outweigh that wound channel on the arms core? I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. But make sure you hit the thumbs up if you did enjoy this, if you thought it was interesting. I sure did, man. Make sure you subscribe, because like I say, we got some more stuff coming. We got a revisit on this coming very soon. So hit that subscribe button so you don't miss this. You ain't going to want to miss it, man. This might be the difference for sure in what we got coming. So hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment below and let me know what y'all thought about this test. Check my Amazon affiliate storefront in the description down below, like I always ask you to do. Anything you buy going through that link, we get a little kickback on the channel. So I really appreciate that. It helps helps a lot. Appreciate my Range Gangs members for joining up to that. Really appreciate y'all. Thank you everybody who watches, subscribes, thumbs up, and hits that comment button. I really appreciate y'all. We got some really good stuff coming soon. So in the meantime, y'all stay safe, stay prepared, and I'll see you very soon.